I'm here today because what's going on in slaughterhouses, what's going on in factory farms, what's going on in your family farms, what's going on in everybody's backyard is horrible, and we're not speaking up about it enough. Nobody's doing enough. So today's the day that has to start, right? So we're all out here and we've got to make a difference somehow.
Here today to march to close all slaughterhouses, calling for an end to the unnecessary death of animals.
I'm here today because I wanted to be part of, I guess, something bigger than myself.
I am here today for the animals because I think it's a huge injustice. It's the biggest injustice that has ever been wrought on our planet. And I want to continue to take a stand every day for the rest of my life. I will be fighting for the animals.
It's my first march, so yeah, we thought we'd finally get involved. We've been vegan for 4 years and yeah, just thought it's time we start to get behind the activist side of things.
What is happening here in our own backyard, and I want people to know that there is no humane way to kill an animal.
I am always heartened and excited to see people give up their time to fight for animals. This battle to convince people to minimise the harm they cause to the vulnerable beings we have ruthlessly claimed dominion over.
Choose to kill them and torture them for fun. But their human benefit does not confer value upon them. Their value is inherent and their life is theirs. It's more economically viable to leave them to suffer and die. A shark can take anywhere between 3 hours and 3 days to die an excruciating death by drowning or being slowly eaten alive by other animals.
Whenever I'm at the farm, she sees me and she honours me with her presence. And it truly is an honour. To know that an animal that came from less than desirable conditions trusts you enough to choose you as her companion, to allow you to give her belly rubs and ear scratches, puts the reason why we rescue these animals into a tangible perspective. They are just like us.
Time in our history when there's this rising tide of social awareness that there's a better way to treat animals. People are becoming aware of what happens behind closed doors is abhorrent to the vast majority of people. It's speciesism, there's a better way to treat animals. Marching is making a very public statement, raising the bar, people are going to be aware and it'll come to an end.
Every year this march has gotten bigger and bigger, and I'm hoping for the day that it's not just vegans and animal rights activists that are marching.
Marching will show people who we march past that this is an issue that they may never have thought about before, but that they need to think about. I think it's just another one of those daily reminders for people that there are animals, as we are marching, suffering simultaneously.
We're making a statement by showing up. We're showing the support for the cause. That's the only way to change things, to get active.
I know the animals can't speak for themselves, but I also know that, and I believe that animals do feel, and they feel every feeling that we feel, and I just want to do more for them. I can't say that I love animals and then eat an animal, and I've realised that's wrong.
We have the power of speaking out. We have the power of knowing this information. We should have the power to spread the awareness and to share it with others.
Today I'm here to march for the animals. Today I'm here to speak for those who don't have a voice. Today I'm here with other hundreds of people who, like me, believe that we can change the world, and we will. Let's end the suffering. Let's close all slaughterhouses.
I think united together we can be a voice for all those innocent animals who are dealt out such awful treatment, and we want people to know the truth about what is happening, and that's why I came to the march today.
Above all, I think people need to know that it's not essential to eat animal products anymore. It's not a welfare issue, it's abolishing all exploitation of animals. We have the American Dietary Association, the British, both state that a vegan lifestyle is appropriate for all age groups. That's from infancy, pregnancy. I was pregnant, I had a vegan pregnancy, and I'm raising a vegan child.
I'm vegan and I don't like animals being killed just so we can eat them. I felt like I was bringing the future to all the others.
But it was very good to come together, you know, and try and stand up for the animals, because we're all in the same boat here. We all want to spread the message and educate people about what's happening in the industry, because we've been lied to. Well, for 50 years of my life I didn't wake up to the cruelty, what was happening, and I just feel like we can all spread a message. We can all so easily go vegan. It's so easy. You know, we can make a massive difference in the world just by not eating animals and, you know, exploiting them for entertainment, clothing. It's just so necessary for us all to make that difference.
Oh yeah, people stand up and take notice when there's a huge part of society saying it's wrong to murder somebody. You know, how can anyone be okay with murdering an innocent being? This isn't a civilized society. You know, no decent person wants to send an innocent being to a place called a slaughterhouse. Now, these industries are sick in the head, and they're stealing our money, they're stealing the animals' lives, stealing our health, and it's unacceptable.
I think it's really important for people to have an opportunity to show how they feel about slaughterhouses and to put the industry on notice. The March to Close All Slaughterhouses is a yearly event that's held all around the world in major cities, and no one was doing it this year in Sydney. So myself from Legion DX Sydney, the Animal Project, Anonymous for the Voiceless and Save Poppy and Friends got together and decided to basically organise it for Sydney this year. During the march, I was up the front. It was amazing to look behind me and see this massive people holding up their signs loud and proud, the beat of the drum signifying the heartbeat of the animals. Look, it's definitely one of the highlights of my activism life, I should say, yeah. It gives activists the opportunity to be heard. It gives the public the opportunity to see social justice issues and things that matter that they may not be aware of. And most importantly, and I know I'm kind of repeating myself a little bit, but this is really important, it puts the industry on notice that we're not going to accept this. Nothing humane happens in a slaughterhouse, and it's time that's brought to light. So these actions are really important. A massive thank you to everyone in Sydney that was involved, everyone that came down, all the speakers, all my fellow organisers, you guys, photographers, everyone that was involved. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and the animals thank you as well. And let's just keep it going, let's stay active, and yeah, vegan welcoming.